Right, it's Sunday morning. It is, what day is it?
12.
The 12th. Yeah, I've got my Disney comfy pullover on that I got from Primark. I think it was actually before Christmas. Either just before or just after Christmas, and this was only a £3 jumper, so it's nice and snug. So this morning we are popping out to the charity shop because I've got a few pieces to look for my craft group on Wednesday. So although I'm getting rid of books and now I'm going out to purchase them, but there's a certain book that I need for this project, but I will be paid back and they're going straight out the home anyway, so it's not something that's going to stop here. So yeah, and there's even a couple of gents that want to do it, so I need to go and sort the books up. Do excuse hubby, we are on our way out, but I thought I'd quickly do an intro. I'm not sure what else is planned for today. We've got some things to go up in the loft, and I still got a little pile of pieces I want to sort out, so hopefully you follow us on our day. Right, we've just got back from the charity shop. Again, I seem to be apologising that I keep cutting my filming short, but it was really funny because me and hubby went to get the books for my craft group on Wednesday, and in trots our son, daughter-in-law, and our granddaughter. So yeah, I did end up buying a few pieces for her, but except for I think one book, I think all the bits that I did purchase for her out of her spending money, so I've got to get that out of her box, has gone home with her, so they're not coming back in the house. And yes, I left the bags there. Normally I would have removed them. That was from yesterday when I did my Primark haul, and I just left them there. This is what I mean, and I must, because I was going to take them upstairs, then somebody said they might pop in today, but I'm going to take them up because I must admit, watching TV and staring at bags, not my idea. So I've got to put those away upstairs, but we're pretty tidy, as I said, and yeah, I've got a few pieces I want to get done. Yeah, I haven't got the light on, so it might be a bit dark. And we've got some stuff that needs to go up in the loft. And then I've got a little bit of sorting to do. Don't think I'm going to get the main bedroom started today. I'm trying to clear my slate today and then start our bedroom tomorrow, because I've got a stopping day tomorrow. So it was lovely seeing our granddaughter, wasn't it, darling?
Yeah.
Oh, she's good as gold, and yes, I didn't buy too much, as I said, because I'm supposed to be on non-spend, but this was her own pocket money that we put away each week. So we got us some books, and she had some crayons and a few other bits and pieces, you know. So, but except for one book, as I said, I think that's all that came in their home. Although, yeah, I did purchase a couple of other things as well. So I've got to really make an effort to try and remove or pull out more stuff today, but the amount of people that will be turning away today from the Barnardo's because they all wanted to stop and drop stuff off because everybody's having to sort out after Christmas and whatever. You know, some people do it before, some people do it after, but they're not taking it for about over a week now, stuff. I think one thing, they've got a lot of stuff, and two, they did say they're short-staffed as well to get it all sorted. So they're putting a hold on taking any more stuff for a few days. I know it's been about a week now. Luckily, we didn't take anything to get rid of at the charity shop at this point because a friend tried to take stuff last week and they wouldn't take it. So, yeah. So that's all boxed up in my cupboard upstairs. But I'm hoping next weekend we're going to do our rounds, maybe the tip, charity shop, hopefully next weekend, so I can get that cleared. So I really want to plough on this next coming week to see about doing some more decluttering, organising and getting stuff supposedly out the house, even though, yeah, a couple of bits have come back in. But then I've got to compensate now to alleviate that and see if I can get rid of small pieces. So let's get on anyway. Right, so I'm going to share my charity shop haul. Said I did buy a few pieces for our granddaughter because they were in the Barnardo's with us, so they've taken those pieces back with them, so I haven't got those to show you, but I only spent about £5 or something on her, I think, which was out of her own pocket money anyway. So I'm going to show you, the first thing I'm going to show you is books. Now the books are for the community centre for a project we are doing. So I know people are going to cringe, you know, especially if we're going to talk about maybe pulling these books to bits. I did take all those love novels in to the community centre, and someone's having those, and the Now music book that's been coloured, and the cookbook had been coloured. That was from last Wednesday, so that was good. So I got rid of quite a bit at the community centre last week. I did say to people that if it goes into the homes, try and get rid of something, because I don't want to feel as though I'm cluttering. I know I'm decluttering, but I don't want them to clutter their homes with my stuff. But as I said, the cookbook, I think they nearly had not a fight over, but there was quite a few people that was interested in it. So that worked out really well. So I'm going to show you the books. I spent about £3.40. So I've got the receipts, so that money will be reimbursed to me. And as I said, there's an assortment of books, and the only thing I've got a sneaky feeling, I wonder what's going to happen, is when I put them, say, on the table to do this project, I wonder if you know, they're going to be coloured because I want to read them, which is fair enough, and I'm fine with that. The only thing is, depending on how many of my ladies and gents turn up, if they take a book that they want to keep to themselves, then they're going to have to forego the project or compensate by getting another book. So we'll cross that bridge when we get there, because there's even a cookbook. And I was looking at it, and a barbecue cookbook as well. And yeah, I've been flicking through them, but I thought, no, if there's a recipe, then I can jot it down or something, or copy it or something like that, you know, if I want to keep it in my recipe folder. But let's get on with the books, because that's what you're more interested in, or my other things. As I said, I got a couple of bags, and I'll show you this item here, which is quite big. I was surprised because hubby was all for me getting it, because it's a bit of storage. Right, all the books, I think, looking at them, I think maybe 40p, I'm sure they are, or something like that. So the first one we've got, as I said, I'll show you the titles. This is Step by Step Cookbook. This was 40p, and it's a beautiful book. I don't think this one is going to be destroyed. I can see somebody grabbing this one actually, which is fair enough. They've got some lovely And there's, what's this one? And this is a spinach and bacon like pasta, and the colour pictures are gorgeous. I don't think this one actually will be used, but what we was looking for was hardback books in different sizes, but wanted it where they weren't actually fixed to the spine, and they got like the groups of pages that can be taken out. As I said, I will go into it in more detail when I start mine. As I said, a friend is supposed to be taking the lead on this project, and also if the pages don't come out that easy, something about what they're going to do is like if I take the cover off this one, for instance, it's going to be covered, and then might be threading cord through there and then attached pages. But like I said, there's something about cookbooks, whether it's because it's start of, you know, the new year, people are interested in changing the menus, which I am as well. But I'm sort of looking online, YouTube, stores, just generally talking to people and seeing if I can get any recommendations. Also, you guys on my channel, you know, you can always just leave me a message if you've tried something. I know there's somebody, I can't remember who, and I do apologise, she did say that she was going to look in the charity shop for a couple of cookbooks, and I said, oh, if you find anything nice, do let me know. So hopefully she may watch this video so she can tell me if she found any nice cookbooks and if she's tried any of the recipes. So that's the first one. This one I was actually debating about keeping, which is really bad. This is Step-by-Step Barbecue Cookbook. And there we are. That's that one. And again, this is a beautiful, to tell you the truth, the pages are not marked. It doesn't look as though it has actually been touched. But they've got some really nice menus for, you know, barbecues and everything. And it's set up. Again, I'll take the certificate off for a minute, like this. Look at the, it's really clear with the pictures and the recipes and, you know, ingredients and how to make it. And then it's got lovely pictures. But as I said, this book doesn't look as though it's been touched. Again, I was looking for where the page is not actually fixed to the spine, and hopefully they will come away. As I said, it's a lot of the older books I was looking for actually for that, where they're more got thread in, if that makes sense, cord for the pages, but I didn't really see any, so I'm hoping these will work for the project. If not, my friend did say there is a way around it, so like I said, like putting holes in the spine. But these two books, I don't think they're going to end up being used for the project they were there for, but I'm okay with that. Right, another book, and I have been looking through these. This is James Herriot, Yorkshire, with photographs, and again it's another hardback book. This one was 40p, but it's got some beautiful pictures in of Yorkshire. So yeah, again, especially for one of my crafting buddies happens to come from Yorkshire, this might be coloured up. I'm just saying. Again, it's where the pages are away from the spine a bit. Oh, and this is what I meant. Yeah, this is more like it. This is what I was looking for, and this is what the older books I think are more like. This is what I was actually looking for, is that they are like that. I don't know if I can explain this. I'll get that a bit closer. And that can actually just be pulled out because it's like the thread is gone through. So you can take a whole number of pages out, and it's got the cord down the centre, so that whole segment could come out. And that's what we were looking at. So that was the sort of book, and I had probably going through all the books, bless him, instead of having his coffee, his Fosco coffee, and watching YouTube. But it's lucky he came in, because I say we met our visitors. The guy behind the cashier laughed because he's seen it before Christmas. We were all in there, And it was about 8 of us actually, and we took over the store because this is the drop-off part. And he did actually say to me today, "You're still here?" And I said, "Yeah." So yeah, so that's that one. This is not my cup of tea, but I'm bound to think it's somebody, and I'm not sure about my friend either. It's Michael Schumacher, The Rise of a Genius. And again, this was 40p. And see, some of it, the pictures, like one of the males, if they want to pull it to bits, she says, it looks like somebody's actually ripped something out of this. They could use, if they're into racing, they could use the pictures in their scrap journal. And yeah, I think this one might be all right as well to take the pages out. But then again, if you get somebody who's into racing and Schumacher, I don't know. I know I'm spending a bit of time, but I'm just generally, because I'll be showing you the project once I get going. The others, I didn't actually really, wasn't necessarily looking at what they were. And these are really heavy, big books. So again, Inferno. This is Dan Brown. I haven't read the book, but again, I've got a feeling if somebody might, this don't look at, again, this is immaculate condition. Not like me, when I'm not going to do it, but when I'm bending it, you know, you can tell when somebody's read it. I used to with paperback books, not the more pricey books, and I'm sure people do that. When I didn't have a bookmark, I used to get the page and fold it over. But it was one of, you know, the older books, but this doesn't even look, I think it's one of those that hasn't actually been picked up. So, again, I may actually, after my Wednesday group, as long as we get started on this project, which is what we're doing, I will actually let you know what happens about my books. As I said, it's going to be a bit of a problem if people want the books, and I'm all for that. What I might just say is maybe they can make a little bit of a contribution into our crafting pot, you know, money wise, maybe the 40p or something, because it all adds up for replacing for crafts. This is another one, immaculate condition. Doesn't look, you can usually tell, looks as though it hasn't been read, really hasn't. So the fact is, now I've took the cover off, this is the one I might use, but look at that, I like that, the white, I might colour that one, but I'll wait and find out if anybody wants to read it first. So this one's Lee Child, The Midnight Line, and as I said, immaculate condition, doesn't look as though it's been picked up. And it just says is one of the world's leading thriller writers. He was born in Coventry, and I know there's a lady that loves thrillers, so yeah. This is where it's going to go. This one is a French to English dictionary, a French and English dictionary. Hopefully nobody will want this one. And but saying that, look at that, that would look lovely for Christmas, wouldn't it? I know people use them as decor pieces, don't they? Now this one is an older one. Again, it's got the thing in there, so it should be hopefully okay to separate this one. And being it's a French English dictionary, I don't think anybody would be really interested in that one. And then we've got this one. Yeah, the other two are 40p. And this is, it doesn't take a hair, so I think I've got a hair in my face. And this is an older one. I think sometimes you can tell, and also pages are discoloured. But again, it's got the away from the binder, so that's the spine. So hopefully that should be okay. And then the other one is Born to Run, Bruce Springsteen. Again, my friend is a real book lover, and she loves biographies and everything, so I'm not sure what this is going to be like. Again, let's have a look at the, see, that's nice, and it's black. This one doesn't look as though it's been used either. It really doesn't. It's immaculate condition, look. It's black. Again, I was looking at the bind. I say, poor hubby was looking through all the books, knew roughly what I wanted, but said, you can, I keep saying, you can tell when books are not read, can't you? I mean, some of the stuff in my books, unless it's the hardback books, I am very careful not to break the spine. Paperback book, where you're not really that, I don't know, so careful with, you know what, precious about, that's the word. Yeah, it's like, bend it and everything. But anyway, is that all my books? Yeah. So I think, how many books did I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I brought 9. This is why I had to drag hubby there as well, because there's no way I would have been able to carry these books. Now, I don't want anybody to take offence to this next comment, but it makes me laugh. But now I'm 50 plus. I am a granny. They've unearthed my granny trolley. It's been over a year, and it was on a question mark whether to get rid of it. But now it's standing in my hall, and like, I will have to transport these books to the community centre using my granny trolley. I said, I hope anybody's not insulted, but I am a granny. Well, I'm grandma actually, or nana. But yeah, so that's going to come in use, you know, if I want to get more exercise. I don't tend to have a bus or someone drop me off, say, at Western Fair Centre. It is in walking distance. It's all uphill, mind you, and it does take me a while to walk it, but coming back even longer, even though it's downhill, but especially if I've got shopping. So it just means that I don't have to wait on transport. So yes, I am going to be using my granny trolley and to get rid of bits and pieces. So that is 9 books, but they are not staying in my home. Possibly one will come back, if any. It depends on if the people in question use them for the project or not. So let's move those out the way over there. Right, I wasn't going to buy any more decor. This was actually £1, and I love this, and I love the colours in it, and it has got a little hook at the back there to hang it up. As I say, I have got hooks around my home, but I just love that. I don't know whether you can see it that well. Let me just put it up there so you can just see it against the, as I say, I've got cream walls on all my walls now, so that will show up, and it just reminded me more of autumn colours. As I said, I haven't got a lot of autumn decor, so yeah, I'm gonna have another look at my decor pieces and wall art and things like that to see if I can get rid of some more. That is on my to-do list, but I couldn't resist that, and I say £1. Let's put that down there. And I got my little bag here. Yeah, I am a bit of a fidget. I do apologise. I shouldn't fold my legs, I must admit, and I keep doing it out of habit. And I need to straighten them out. Right, this is 50p. It's one of those folders. I've got it for my Kindle, because the one that I've got for my Kindle at the moment, and I've been using, it's too big, and although it's got elastic here, it keeps slipping. So I got this one. I said to hubby, do you think it's going to fit? Because it's so much smaller, and guess what? It fits perfectly for 50p. Yeah, I'd have loved it if it was purple or pink, but never mind, it's blue. It just protects my Kindle from dirty marks and everything. So, and I have tried it and it works. So what I've done is, you'll be seeing in another video some pieces I'm getting rid of, and one of them is one of the covers that I'm going to put back to the charity shop. This one I wasn't sure about, but again, it was it's a brand new item. It's 50p. It's a non-stick tree shape. It just says for Kids Corner on it, and it's that one. And I thought, ooh, couple of things. You can make that as cookies. Or I thought, hopefully this Christmas, I can make little mini sponge Christmas cakes and get my daughter, you know, those tubes of pens, tube pens or whatever you like to call them, that I've got the coloured icing to decorate the sponge. So yeah, because she will be free by the time this Christmas comes. So yeah, so I'm gonna have a go at that. Save 50 pence, and if I'm not going to use it this year, I promised myself I'll get rid of it, because I did that with the cookbook, although it was 6 months rather than till 3, but never mind. Now the one book I'm keeping in our home for a granddaughter is this one. Yes, it is a Dinosaur Roar, 30 pence, and because she's into dinosaurs. And it's gorgeous. It's a hardback book, and look at the pictures. We did actually watch the dinosaur movie over Christmas, and she loved it. That we taped off the TV for her. So there. I think the pictures are lovely. And guess what? Doesn't really sound much about a roll, but she loves pressing buttons and as long as it makes a noise, she doesn't care. But look at that. So, and she did actually sit on the floor in Bernardo's looking at this book. So yeah, so I've got her a new book. So and I'm really proud of that. Say 30 pence. I mean, I think they're inundated, is that the right word, with books. There's certain items they're swamped with. Loads of DVDs. Didn't look at the DVDs because I've still got a few, and movies still on my planner. Yeah, I know this is going off topic, but I've got to tell you, when I was doing my lounge cleaning, you might have seen the advert thing, Christmas. That was because I was watching a Christmas movie while I was cleaning. But when I sort of moved the camera angle, I didn't want distraction, or I didn't want distraction from what I was doing of my Christmas movie. So when the camera was moved away, or I was doing something else, then yeah, I had my movie on, just to let you know, because I've got quite a few movies on there and my family don't want to watch them. And please, I'm sorry about you humbugs, but I'm still going through them off my planner. Now this item is going to go in my gift stash for Easter, and if you remember me saying, I brought that unicorn canister from Asda. So this was £1.50. Again, it's got the works from, I don't know whether it was originally a set 2 or 3, but for £1.50, and it does not look as though it's been used. It is in immaculate condition, no scratches, nothing. And then you've got that size and the smaller one, which to me, I like them, look like that. Now, I said to my granddaughter, you know, do you like these? And she was carrying them. I wish I'd got a picture actually. She was carrying them like this, bless her. She looks so sweet. And then this one, again, no scratches. Now, why I'm going to put these in my Easter box, it's due to the fact that, if you remember me saying, I'm looking out for reasonable items to put Easter gifts in, or chocolates or whatever. Like this could do instead of an Easter basket for a granddaughter. Although saying that, I have got an Easter basket that she's had for the last 2 years, so this will be the 3rd year she will have it. But for anybody actually, that'll make a nice little Easter gift box. Anything in there, even because it's flowery. We have got Mother's Day in March before Easter. Again, I could make that into a spa case, even that small one. Or I could have some goodies in there, and then spa in the other one. I don't know. Like I said, quite a lot of different things, or I can just fill them with chocolates and sweets and gifts for Easter. But I just thought I'd share that with you. So let's just put this away. I couldn't resist that. Any cases, storage or anything, I'm there. especially if I can give it as a gift and put something in it, so again it's useful for that person. Is that it? That's it from that bag. So that's those 2 bags out. Now for the final thing. I thought hubby would moan about this one, but when I pointed out, he loved it. Now this was £10. I know. I'm not going to get this in the shot, I don't think. Look. I'm going to just raise it up. It's case. Yes, there's movement in there because it's a set of 3. I'll probably show you a photograph or something after at the end of this video to show you, because that's how they were stacked. Now £10 might seem a lot. There is a little bit of, not many scuffs, especially on the outside one, but yeah, again I thought I could use these at Christmas time. This is the medium one. Look at this. Sorry for the reflection. Look at that. So that's the second one. Again, quite big. Yeah. Yeah, I've got my purple socks on. And then we finish with the 3rd one. So I'll put that down because this is how they were stacked. This is where it got my attention, and that gold one was on top of the red one, and then this one was on top of that one. Now again, these would look general storage. You know me, I get all my red baskets and everything out at Christmas for storage. Can be put gifts in it, you know, if I bought clothes for somebody, make it a case, you know, maybe put some, you know, some nice Christmas decoration coming down, you know, as a tag. I mean, it's endless. But it came as a set of 3, and yes, it was a set of 3 for £10. And that's it. I'm just going to tilt you down without, if I can, without jolting you. So, but as I said, I will. That's it. I will probably do a photograph. And also, as my son and daughter-in-law and that are moving very shortly, if I don't use them, I think that will make some nice storage as well. So, just one other thing, because I'm sure I'm rattled on enough and ranted about all bits and pieces, but I keep saying every time I go into the charity shop and purchase something, or I'm in there looking at something, I try and have 2 or 3 ideas for something, or think out the box. I did go in with a list of things that I was looking out for. Always storage within reason, and I'm looking for storage for my son and family. But what I've tended to do this weekend, because Saturday and Sunday we're out. Saturday we started off at Rushton Lakes. Then we went to Astor, which I'm sorry I didn't do hardly anything in Astor because I say it was a bit push and shove. Then it's a separate video which would now be up. There was a second part, so I did that plus my hauls, and then there was another part that was White Arches caravans. Now I put that one separate because I know some of you who like, you know, shopping and hauls, organising, decluttering, might not be into the caravan side, but we are, and we have got some followers that are into caravanning, and some that actually live out of the caravan or motorhome all year round. So that's why I wanted to include it separate. So, but I've put it as a separate thing. So it might seem a few videos are coming in through thick and fast, but I've separated like Primark, Astor, hauls, then caravanning. Then this one today being Sunday, we went to the charity shop. I only did like, I don't even think it was a minute's videoing, but that was because we had family members turn up, but I've included the haul. And then there might be another video following this, which I've got all my stuff, and I might film it straight after this one. It is the stuff that I got rid of or is going out of a home for Saturday and Sunday. So that's day 8 and 9. I wasn't going to do it, but I've included it as 8 and 9 and put it together because I sorted a lot of paperwork out. But I'll go back to that in another video. So I think that's it for today anyway. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.